Hello everyone and welcome back to a new round of Let's Play World of Warcraft Classic. We will continue our journey in Westfall and then, well, maybe head over to Redridge. But for now we still have some quests that we can do at this level range, and then once they get a bit too high and, well, we run out of quests, then we will do it. So yeah, thanks for joining me. Okay, we have all of this meat, then we still need a few snouts, so let's go on and take a few of those guys. The fire strapper in the way, but okay. Can kill that sorry, can kill that real quick. Haven't played in a while. I have like a pretty good rested EXP bar, so next few levels should go smoothly. So sorry. Hello there. Thanks for joining the stream. So yeah, what we are going to do today is kill a few pillagers, looters, and I think also finish off the Westfall Stew questline. I mentioned this in an earlier video, but the Gortask Liver Pie quest is really tedious and actually requires a lot of patience. But since we will do the Westfall Stew quest guaranteed, and let's just see if we get lucky enough so that we actually get a few level drops as well. And if that's the case, we will also finish that one. Another thing you can do if you are like not interested in the quest and you still obtain a few of those ingredients, then it's also quite a nice idea to just sell them in the auction house, because some impatient people or like twinks that have money, they rather pay a few silver to end that quest fast instead of like farming it for an hour. So that's always an option. Keep that in mind. Like, it's only worth 15 copper and it's also not part of a recipe, at least not until you finish the quest. So yeah, it's like, what I'm trying to say is the value is much higher than displayed right here if you put it in the auction house. Looks like my stream has some issues again. Please bear with me for a second. I think I will try to change a few things. Alright. Hopefully we will be fine now. Actually, I get some like slight I think now it's okay. It's a bit weird sometimes. Oh, should be careful here. Sorry, didn't pay too much attention there. I think we also got like life leech now, so train life. Should keep that in mind as well, but we leveled up, so it's totally fine. Oh hey, thanks. Thanks for the kind words. Yeah, I think everything should be fixed now. Looks like I had some settings set up too high or too low, and there was some like lag, but now I can focus on the game and things should be better. Yeah, another thing about this liver pie quest, it's like, it really takes a lot of time, and you can argue that it might not even be worth it because of that. But in addition, like, it's just a level 12 quest, so once you are finished with it, and you probably kill a bunch of other stuff on your way through Westfall, you will also like out-level the quest, and yeah, really not a big fan of that quest, as you can see. If it at least would be a quest that you, well, quest where it's worth actually to do it along the way and, well, take your time with it, but no. Okay, let's get in there. I think, like, this quest I picked up in Stormwind, so before you go to Westfall, always make sure to visit the, I think it's the Cathedral Square, like, near the Paladin and Priest Trainer. That's like short hub where you can actually pick up that quest. It's really easy, as you can see, and it only requires you to maybe walk a few additional minutes to the area to pick that up. Maybe we will hand it in today, and I can, or maybe I should just show you right away, right? It's around here. That's something in general, which, like, that's also why Questy is so great, because it basically shows you everything that is available currently at your level range, and that also includes like quests from capital cities. And sometimes, like, if you quest in Westfall, you maybe look in Westfall, you maybe even Redridge to some extent, like for quests in that area. But as you can see there, like, capital cities actually provide you with a bunch of quests that are quite easy and that can be, well, completed along the way. So thanks to Questy, it's pretty easy to keep an overview and, well, to see, okay, what is still in store for me, like what can I still do. And yeah, that's why this add-on is just so good. Same thing for dungeons. Like, most of the dungeon quests actually origin from capital cities, like they start there, and some of them have really good quest rewards. So yeah, if you are not aware of this, if you are a bit more like new to the whole vanilla kind of thing, then again, Questy, that's probably one of the best add-ons for vanilla, even for experienced players, because there are just so many quests, and of course there will be people that know them by heart and that know like where everything is and when to get it. I would say, like, for myself, and I'm a pretty experienced player, but I still really like the add-on, because it just, well, you still forget things sometimes, and oh, nice double drop. That's really great. And yeah, it's just the way it is. Especially about the level, like when you can actually get it, and that you don't waste time to, like, even if you remember a certain quest and then you walk there and think, hey, I can pick that up, and then you realize, oh, I lack 1 or 2 levels before I even can do that. So that also helps. Playing on the Wrath of the Lich King client for a bunch, it's like have to get used to that corruption is not an instant spell. Pet should be fine here, yeah. As you can see, Hunters, Warlocks, they are pretty easy to level. Like, you could argue that this encounter, like as a warrior around the same level, you might have had to run already. Maybe not quite, like it's not that bad, but especially like against caster enemies, they deal an immense amount of damage, and that's the point where you have to be really careful. You have to know, okay, when do I start running actually? And because they also have a range, of course, thanks to their bolts and casts and everything. And that is the point where things can get a bit tricky if you can't get out fast enough. But then it's also quite satisfying, like as a rogue or a warrior, to just maybe also as an enhancement shaman, like against spellcasters, just because they have like such light armor, and I don't know, there's something very satisfying about killing them because you deal such high crits and everything, and it just feels quite great. But like if you face off a few more of those guys, then it can get like very scary. Ooh, nice. Two silver veins. That's pretty amazing. That's really valuable. By the way, skilling engineering as a gnome is so much easier. Best thing about it is that like it scales, like those 15 points, it's not only like for the first 15 skill points, of course, but it's like all the way. So if you want, for example, just to produce some blasting powder, like basically you can get around 15 more skill points just out of producing such a simple kind of recipe. So it's like, I don't know, it makes it so much easier. It does not sound insane, like 15 points, like for a profession, but it's actually pretty valuable. Basically all the simple kind of recipes that would go to green or gray very early on, like in your skilling process, they stay yellow and orange, and it's pretty amazing. Okay, let's see, we have alright, we found a treasure map, so around that area there is like also the start of a short quest line which rewards you with a nice bag, I think. So that's worth picking up if you start out new and you are pretty low on backspace, then this is like a really nice quest for you. And yeah, I don't know, maybe before like going around the shore you should consider to go to the lighthouse first, because of the coast isn't clear quest line, which basically requires you to kill all different kinds of murlocs along the shore. So I think I talked about this already earlier in an episode, but yeah, just as a short reminder. It was a pretty huge crit there. 64, that's... Oh, I also don't have my demon skin active, so I guess that's the reason for that. Really not a big fan of murlocs. Let's see if we can get around without having to deal with much more of them. Isn't that... Oh no, I was already about to confuse this one with like a spawn you have to kill for for the quest line, like after the shore isn't safe. But this is just a rare spawn, which is also quite nice. Hearthstone players might be familiar with the NPC I'm talking about. It's called, I think, Old Merc Eye in English. It's actually pretty well hidden. I like that there are a few more of those kind of lock boxes around, footlockers, and I don't know, it's quite nice designed. Oh, damn it. Healed my pet a bit too late there, that's a mistake. Let's help out the gnome. Probably should have feared him so that he did not have to use like a potion there. It was a mistake. Also, like all the damage over time spells, there was no reason for that. Alright, let's see. We need our Void Walker. So yeah, sometimes I just like dot everyone full, but it's like not even needed. Especially not the Curse of Agony, but I still keep doing this mistake. Okay, so we need to find a barrel, and to be honest, I am not too sure where to find it, but it should be like in the description of the quest. I think it's around this area right here. Maybe it's even displayed on the questy. Does not seem to be the case, but I think it's around this area right here somewhere, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think we will find it. Should be okay. Hey everyone. Thanks for joining. Looks like there's also like a Deadmines group going on, but I need level 18 plus, so yeah. By the way, this won't be a long stream, so I don't think I would have joined anyway. It's somewhere around this way, I think. Huh. We will see soon enough. Just making use of a bit of line of sight there. That's of course always something you can abuse against caster NPCs. I really don't like fighting two of them at once. But as you can, like, we just did it, and it's actually not that bad, but yeah, see, as soon as someone else gets in, then it actually can get a bit scary. Damn it. Made another mistake there by getting my pet killed again. That's the thing if you don't like play a character for a consistent amount of time or just from time to time, especially if it's like a class that you are a bit newer with, like not familiar with, then stuff like this happens a lot of the time. Like, it's not the worst thing in the world, as you can see, we are back on track, but if you have any plans to even remotely go for, I don't know, the top 10 at least of the server first or something along those lines, like if you want to be really fast, then stuff like this of course can't happen. I will probably play a hunter on the event, like when the Fresh Realm relaunches. Or I guess you can't say relaunch, right? It's like more like a launch then. I think a troll hunter. I might have explained it already earlier, like in an earlier video. But yeah, this like by now I'm pretty sure about that actually. So let's see, we need a few more pillagers and also one more looter. Okay, let's go there. I still have to hotkey my Void Walker. Okay, I still have to click manually, which is pretty bad, actually. Sorry by the way guys, if I'm like not in the best mood today, or if like, yeah, I'm just not feeling too well today, so I hope you understand. It's always the thing with like having this consistent schedule, even though you feel a bit sick or like not that well, then I still feel like the need, or I still feel obliged to actually get something out, so yeah, sorry if it's a bit weird. Oh, and thanks for the subscription. Very nice of you. By the way, if you have any questions about the game, about anything, please feel free to ask. Like, it always makes it a bit easier for me to actually entertain you, or like to talk about a few things. Because sometimes I'm really slow regarding, well, talking about a topic, or even like thinking about something to talk about. So yeah, if you have anything, then just shoot right away, and then maybe we can get a conversation going. Those liver drops are pretty nice though, I have to say. Like, not used to that amount of luck. One more pillager. Looks like we will find this one over there. So let's head over there. Finish that quest and then I think I will try to do the next part of the Lost Treasure quest line. It should be along this way actually. Interesting that Questy actually does not display it. I'm not too sure why. Maybe because it's like one of those, yeah, let's call it hidden quests. Maybe that's the reason for it. Yeah, I think it's over there. Like the chimney should be the one that we need to find. I'm super excited for the next Nostalrius announcement and for the launch next week, of course, as well. Because right now I'm also a bit afraid that I lost my account settings and like I have something in mind and I'm really not sure if that's like my old account. Near a barrel. Oh, there it is. Or if it's like something else I'm thinking of and like if I actually lost my account settings and account data, then like what will happen if there's a way to recover it, or if it's the case that if you really can't remember it, then are you just basically screwed. So bit excited about that, like what they will announce. Okay, let's see where we have to go with this one. Empty chalk next to a windmill. Okay, that's probably now from this barrel face north straight as the crow flies. Keep walking to you. Over there, I think. Yeah, I already see it in the distance, if I'm not mistaken. That should be it. The add-out name for the combat checks, that's actually a good question. How can I look into that right now? Damn it. I think I would have to log out for this one. I'm sorry that I can't remember right now. Maybe if you smooth anything and then it's around this area right here. No, sorry, I really can't remember right now. It was like an add-on pack, so I just installed a few things. Maybe at the end of the stream I can just log out and look at my add-on list, and then I should know. But it's something along the lines of, I think, battle text or something like that. So sorry that I don't know this right away. I think it's that truck over there. As you can see, this quest is rather easy, like really just collecting a few things. Of course you have to know like where everything is. I think that one is actually pretty far away. Maybe even over there. But our hearthstone is ready, and maybe we will just use that one after we get a chest. Let's take a quick look. Hidden treasure. Run summon Papersmiths, whiskey, rest. Yeah. So as you can see, there are already like 2 islands you can see around here. Maybe it's already this one, but I think actually we need to swim a bit further. But don't quote me on that. But we will we will find that one out in a second. Oh, thanks for the subscription. Yeah, I think it's... Do you see those trees over there? I think that's where the last piece is. And then we will just use our half-stone and then that should be fine. It's actually a pretty nice cape. But I think I'd rather sell it than equip it. I mean, those stats really don't do anything for us, to be honest. And this could go for maybe a few silver in the auction house, so I think I will just keep it to sell it later. I also think we did not spend on external point. So this is the point where you basically have to go into improved train soul and train soul in every fight so that you get the increased mana regeneration. I talked about this in an earlier video. The thing is, like right now we still have our wand which deals major damage and which at least for now is our best DPS source, I think. But I will still put a point into that one. And yeah, thanks to Marky Mark, who already like talked about this and even put a macro in the description, I already put that one into my macro list as well. And what it does is basically, like, since you will be using the train soul all the time, you get a lot of shards, and this macro, as soon as you get a shard, it destroys a shard, so that your backs don't get jammed with this stuff. So that's the reasoning behind that one. But yeah, for now we might... Looks like the gnome is also like on the track. Nice. Really nice quest line, as you can see here. Amazing rewards, especially if you don't have backs, and that's just really good. I think after Christmas I will get a new chair. Like I'm always thinking with that one. Okay, we already completed one quest. We can hand it in over here, and then I think we will do the Gortas quest line to the end. Probably also the liver quest line, because I already have 5 out of 8. You could still argue that maybe just selling them is more profitable than a few XP you get out of it, but since I'm a completionist and I also like to get a recipe you get from there, from request, I think I will hand it in.
I supply only the finest goods.
Oh no, I think I will keep that one. Can't see it right now since I have something that goes over that, but still. I think that is also... Yeah, that can be thrown away as well. Like, there were a few clues that if you don't know like where the quest items are, then you can look it up a bit further, but yeah. I still remembered a bunch of stuff, so no need for that. Okay, I think we have to keep the rest. Like, Questfall is so jammed with collect quests that alone the Westfall Stew quest, it's like 4 items already, so you really have to be managing your backspace well. And well, I'm quite lucky that I got some nice people that sent me a few bags, so I actually don't have that much of an issue. But usually, like, I would be already full and I would have like no idea, okay, what can I actually take away from this, because this is stuff I would like to go for in the auction house. So we are really lucky that we have some more backspace. Okay, let's kill a few more boars and then you might even call it a day already. I might stream this night a bit more. Again, I'm really not feeling too great today, and I'm very sorry that the stream is like even more boring than usual, and well, that I don't emit those positive vibes I usually do. But yeah, feeling a bit under the weather. I think that's the expression, right, in English. Yeah, I'm getting really, really lucky right now with those quests. Looks like the game also wants the stream to end early. I talked about this in a separate video with the like items you can keep for other quests, like quests that are not even in your quest menu. Like usually it's the case that you have to accept the quest first before you can even collect for it, or before you can even make pro quests. But there are actually a few quests, and I talked about those, that allow you to collect for them even before you, well, pick the quest up. So the hops and the flask of oils, they are actually pretty valuable for 2 quests around here and around here. And we will get there later, so yeah, make sure to keep items like this. Around here there should be a few more boars, so let's walk there over. Also, like, I think on my Wrath Lich King client I have the hotkeys for Outer Walk like on a different binding. That's why sometimes I do the RPG walk for no reason, in case you're wondering. Looks like his Hearthstone or his heal bugged out and he has like those green healer hands. That looked actually pretty nice. I think there was, like, back in the day there was also something along the lines with frost mages. Like if you cancelled Blizzard or Frostbolt at a certain, like at the right moment, you actually, they fixed it rather soon, but for a short time, like in the game, you actually could obtain some sort of well, blue frosty hands basically, which I always found to be quite entertaining. Awakening maybe this night, not like in the next few hours, but maybe around, yeah, midnight, like 5-6 hours from now maybe. I'm not too sure though. will depend how well I will feel around that time. But I would like to stream a bit more, and but I'm like right now I'm noticing that I'm really, I don't know. It seems to be like one of those days where there's just something that does not seem right, you know, where there's something off, and maybe I have this feeling this evening and then, or like this night, and then I won't stream again, but maybe I will feel a bit better, and then things can continue with our Awakening series. At least we are getting a few nice drops. Will help me out with my, well, with obtaining some gold. As you can see, we are doing quite well right now. That's also because the server is a bit older, and a lot of people actually are willing to pay a bit more than usual. Hey there. By the way, guys, in case you're interested in WoW Awakening plus Isekai, like the guy who's who just said hello, he also has a channel. And well, if you want to watch a few more content about Awakening, then I would suggest that you check out his channel. He does some streams. And he's pretty high level right now as well, like I think around level 40. So if you're into that, then head over there. Really, this last, like, I already had a notion that this last liver would take us really long to get. Probably, I really should not have been too excited. It's actually amazing how many people are online. Consider, I think I also talked about this earlier, like, for once you could say, hey, it's quite strange since Nostarius is coming so close, like, why would people even take their time and invest into Kronos? But I mean, I do the same, right? It's just because everyone is getting hyped and everybody wants to play, so it's actually quite a boost for the population right now. And I really, really hope that it does not affect Kronos in a way that it's like dying or anything, and that both servers can coexist. It will also, I guess it will also depend on like how well Crestfall will perform. That will be a huge factor as well, I guess. Because if Crestfall is like on, at least mechanic wise, on the same level as Nostarius, and a lot of people, like, what I don't like about Kronos is the sort of cash shop, like that you can buy characters, which I also think is pretty meh. Not a big fan of that. So like if Crestfall does not do that and it's actually like on par or on the same level regarding the scripting, then this might be pretty bad news for the Kronos servers. Alright, no drop at all. Doesn't even give me the chance to get excited. Yeah, not that I know of Skende, I'm sorry. Maybe like with giveaways. There are a few people that are actually doing giveaways right now. Plastica is also one of them. But I think it ended. Actually not too sure right now. But yeah, besides the giveaway, I'm really sorry. I don't think it's possible to play on Awakening right now. Of course, well, you could buy a key, I guess. But that would be quite insane, considering that the open beta is maybe, let's say, 2 to 3 weeks away. This fucking quest. Seriously. It's like teasing me. It's like I really did not want to do that quest, and then, oh hey, a few lucky drops. Hey, maybe it's not that bad after all. Maybe we can just do it, right? What can go wrong? And now it's pretty much, well, it's just that one quest. I really would like to at least end that one as well. Like,
Safe travel. Well met.
I guess it's really, it would feel wrong to end the stream now, and but then again, it's just, I'm not sure. Like this liver, it could drop in the next NPC, or it could drop in the next, I don't know, next 5. It's just, it takes some time. But I will do it. I will do it on stream. Like I was really thinking about, right? By the way, thanks for the subscription. I was really thinking about doing it maybe just off screen. But right now I just think, hey. £10 if anyone even, like, if anyone understood what I was trying to do there. I think that was a horrible impression. Okay, so yeah, looks like I got lucky in the end and we actually completed the quest, which is pretty nice. It's like at least a nice ending to this whole scenario. Okay, let's send in that one, and then I would say,
Farewell.
alright, also got a nice recipe. Yeah, that's quite cool. Okay, everyone. Yeah, sorry for that strange episode. I don't know. I really, sometimes, you know how it is, right? I think everyone has days like this where there's just something that does not feel quite right, and yeah, I'm also not feeling too well right now, so I still hope you enjoyed it a bit, and yeah, that maybe we see each other this night or maybe tomorrow with more Awakening. I think that will be the next thing I will going to stream. So until then, stay awesome, guys. Thanks for joining the stream, and bye.